When the children sing and the snow starts falling, when the sleigh bells ring, Saint Santa's calling, there's an open fire in a tree that's glistening. It's the middle of the night as we all lay listening. When Christmas comes for everyone, it brings us all together. For just one day there's peace of the world we wish would last forever.
Welcome to Gutter Trash, the 2012 Holiday Spectacular. My name is Eric.
I am Jason.
Man, took a lot out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you've been good all year. Santa's bringing you stuff.
Is he?
I hear him on the roof right now.
Oh, yeah.
And his 47.
Not as loud as the previous years.
That's true. Maybe he's not bringing as much stuff.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, not been quite as good, I guess.
Right. Or maybe he just didn't bring all the reindeer.
Oh, yeah, maybe some of them are in the shop.
Yeah.
I hope Blitzen's here. He was always my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that I had a favorite.
Because he sounds like he's drunk.
Well, sure.
Blitzen.
Yeah. Or at least he's ready to go on a violent rampage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you never know with those reindeers.
That's true. They're
prone to snap. They're
yeah.
They're basically the pit bull of pseudo magic holiday creatures.
So they're a Cuban rapper?
Yeah. His name's Magic.
Huh?
His name's Magic? Or his name's
Pitbull.
Pitbull. Oh, I've never heard of him.
Okay.
Never heard of the man. I'm sure he's a fine gentleman.
I am sad to say that I unfortunately have heard of him and know of him right off the top of my head.
All right. Oh. Pitbull. Well, Merry Christmas, Pitbull, wherever you're at.
Yeah. And Happy New Year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or
Okay.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa,
Yeah.
Festivus.
Yeah. Festivus, yeah. You never know.
No.
You don't want to offend anyone, but you
No,
don't.
I do, actually.
You
I don't
do.
offend everyone.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah. So, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah. I am,
Everyone.
I am offended.
Merry Christmas. Everyone.
That is pretty offensive.
There we go.
All right. So yeah, it's Christmas Eve here.
Yeah, it is.
It's mere hours away from the ball dropping. All right, no, that's
That's next week.
That's the next week.
Yeah.
Santa's ball is dropping right down your chimney.
He is teabagging your chimney.
Now there's an image that I'm never gonna get out of my head. That's awesome.
Oh, Jesus.
And he's not coming down the chimney. He's just up there dipping his ball sack down.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
If you've been bad.
What if you've been good?
Then he just blows a load.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta have your protein for Christmas.
There you go.
You don't want to just eat sweets.
Facials for everybody.
You know, I think one of my aunts did get a facial for Christmas, but I think it was a different kind.
So we've degenerated into filth not even 5 minutes in.
Good job, us.
Yeah.
So what'd you do for Christmas Eve?
I did an episode of Gutter Trash.
Oh, yeah.
And ate some Chinese food.
That's awesome. I did as well. I worked today, too.
Oh, yeah.
Mavericks is open today. Just shortened hours.
Yeah, any last minute Christmas shoppers coming
Oh,
up?
yeah. Some people picking up stocking stuffer, packs of baseball and Magic and whatnot.
Any comics?
Not the stocking stuffers. No.
But, like, for gifts? Like
No.
Oh, I am like that hurts me deep in my guts.
It hurts me too.
Yeah.
I mean, we had some people buy comics, and I think maybe even And maybe it was even Christmas, but it was like the kids were there, and the dad's like,
Right.
here, I'll buy you this. But yeah, no, like, oh, he's gonna love this, no special surprise.
Right.
Yeah, none of that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
What is wrong with people?
I know.
Hey, keep it down, Santa.
Yeah, he's getting a little violent with the teabag. But yeah, we sold some stuff today though. So that was good. Kept us mostly busy.
That's good. That's good.
And we got to me and Joe after the business hours closed, we went ahead and did the comic files for the week.
Well,
Because I don't know if you saw, but like this week was enormous. It was insane.
yeah.
Like the previous week, it was like 170% of a pretty big week.
Right.
Because I think they just went ahead and pushed everything out, and there's only
Try to
going to
get it
be
before the holiday.
yeah. But there are still new books this week, like the aforementioned Spider-Man 700 and.
Oh.
Or we didn't mention that in this episode, did
No, we have not. No.
But everyone's talking about it.
Exactly. It's on everybody's mind.
Yeah. But yeah, so like, there's some new books. Not very many, but yeah. Yeah, so that was fun.
All right.
Got to fuck around with comics
Somewhat.
somewhat.
Yeah. That's just disappointing to me.
We did have a guy buy like an Avengers number 7 yesterday for his pastor.
Oh, which volume?
1963.
Oh,
Yeah.
volume 1.
Yeah. For the pastor
So
of his
New
church.
Avengers, Secret Avengers,
No.
Avengers Assemble,
The Kinky Avengers.
Uncanny Avengers.
I think it's just called the Avengers.
Oh, well.
That was back when they were, adjectiveless.
Huh.
They couldn't afford adjectives in the 60s. They had
Dark
to,
Avengers.
No, not the Dark Avengers, no. But I just thought it was cool. The pastor of his church reads the Avengers. So.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, why not?
Yeah.
I guess Thor's inclusion is a little
It's
iffy.
it's a little sacrilegious there. He's a god.
Yep. Not Judeo-Christian.
No.
Judeo-Christian.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know what words I'm saying.
I'm not even sure. Yeah, not at all.
It's not the Jesus-y kind of god.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thor's not Jesus-y. He does have similar haircut.
Yeah. Occasionally a beard.
Yeah, oh yeah. That was my favorite. I like the Simonson era where he had the beard.
Right. I've never really read any of this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have these. Maybe I don't anymore. I think I may have traded it in. But I used to have the first volume of like the Walt Simonson run on Thor.
Oh yeah.
And I just never was able to get through like past the first issue of it.
Man, I can't even remember where I was when I read it. Like this guy, I may have told this story on here, and if I have, stop me. But this guy, when I was like 16, that sort of like worked part-time at Mavericks, but he was a full-time postal carrier. He had me watch his house while him and his wife were out of town for vacation, and I read the Simonson run at his house.
Oh, wow.
Which was cool, because I just basically sat around and read comics and walked his dog and got paid for it. It was
Great.
pretty sweet.
It's awesome.
Yeah. There was a story involved though, where I had my girlfriend at the time over, and we were having sex in his bed. And this is funny because we were just both naked. We were walking back out in the hallway, and the door to his bedroom closed, and we were like, I don't know, like getting something to drink or something, and we tried to walk back into his bedroom, and we tried the door and it wouldn't open, and we were like all of a sudden fear stricken that we've like left all of our clothes and this guy's clearly unmade and fucked in bed.
Right.
And we were freaking out, and then we realized we were like pulling on the door when we should have pushed. Like it was pretty fun.
So you were an idiot back then too.
I was always an idiot.
Dating an idiot as well.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. So yeah, Thor, good stuff.
Yeah, I've never been a huge Thor fan.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. Probably all the these and thys and thous and
Yeah. Oh,
Stanley really ruined that character.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I liked all the visuals though. Like I loved all the Asgardian stuff and all the like. There was always monsters and like weird costumes, and
Yeah.
I always thought that was like one of the best looking of all the old Marvel comics.
I like I like the Kirby aesthetic to it. You
Yeah.
know, and the look of it. Yeah. But yeah, I've just never been enough to get into it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and,
Decent movie.
Yeah. I am, of course, talking about the trial, or no, not the trial, the return of the Incredible Hulk. No.
So, Christmas time? Christmas time. Have you made a snowman yet?
No, because it has barely
I
snowed
know.
here.
Isn't that disappointing?
No. Not a bit.
Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, the amount of snow that we got on, what was that, Thursday night? Something like that. I'm good.
That's all you need for the winter.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Whatever is left over tomorrow, that's our white Christmas.
It is my dream that for the rest of the winter, the pathway from your door to your work is completely clear, but somehow magically the rest of the town gets a decent amount of snow.
Right.
Because I love the snow.
If that can happen, then I guess I'm okay with that. But I'm just fuck the snow. Just fuck it.
Oh, but it's so pretty and like it brings in that warm feeling of in your heart for it's winter time and
No. No.
we can have a snowball fight.
Nope.
No. Sledding?
Nope.
Snow angels.
Nope.
Alright. Thought I'd get you with snow angels.
Nope. All snow means to me is shoveling and death.
There is death, yeah, but it's a small price to pay for
That's a pretty big price. One might say that's the biggest price.
yeah. Okay, I'm with you. So, you get anything cool for Christmas?
Yeah, I got my car fixed.
Yeah. See, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I got $2,300 from my dad to pay for my car repairs.
See,
So, Merry Christmas.
that's awesome.
That I have to pay back.
Oh, that's not as awesome.
Yeah,
Okay. I was like, that's a fair amount of money for Christmas.
Yeah. That is a gift that needs to be returned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you take it back to Walmart and get the right size.
Yeah.
I'd like to trade this for $50,000, please. That's what my dad meant to give me.
If only I could. But I can't. So yeah, my little car kerfuffle has kind of put a damper on the holiday season for me and my family.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel like Christmas. Like, I don't know, it doesn't look like Christmas. It doesn't feel like Christmas.
I haven't had the Christmas spirit in years, and I'm sure I have said that every single year that we've done one of these.
Even after we watched the Star Wars holiday special, that didn't get you in the mood.
That may have actually just put the final nail in that coffin.
Oh, that's so terrible. Yeah, Jack was telling me today he's either owned or managed or just worked at Mavericks for like 29 years, and he said this is our worst Christmas ever as far as sales go.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's just slow. I mean, it's not like we're going out of business slow, but it's like
Right.
it's like obviously not busy slow.
Right. Yeah. Look, I've done very minimal Christmas shopping for my parents or for friends. For my friends, I've done nothing.
Yeah, that's all right.
And I don't expect anything.
All right.
But yeah, I bought a couple of gifts for my parents, and I bought some gift cards for my brother's families. Which, yeah, Like, I don't know what the hell else I would get them, but
Yeah.
I hate buying a gift card.
I know. That's what I got my brother's wife, Melanie. I got her gift cards, and it feels so lame.
Yeah.
Because I got her, like, I went to, like, one of her favorite restaurants and got a gift card, but it's, like, you know, a small one. And then I went to Bath and Body Works, and I was like, I'll buy her something here. Like,
Right.
and I'll put it with the gift card. And I looked around and I was like, I have no fucking clue
Right.
what she wants or, like,
Could use or...
like, yeah, what smells or products, you know?
Right,
like,
right.
does she use exfoliating gel? I don't know. So I just bought her another gift card there.
Well, my last night, the 23rd of December, my one brother came to town, and so we had, like, you know, our Christmas with him yesterday. This is the brother that hardly ever comes to Dayton.
Right.
But, like my mom, because I bought him and his wife, because they're probably the ones that are going to use it, a gift card for the Outback.
Oh.
Because they apparently go there quite a bit, but, you know, it was like a $25 gift card, and it's just like, here, I'm a piece of shit, have this, you know. But, like, my mom, you know, took me into, like, the back room where she had, like, you know, fancy cases for gift cards and stuff. And so she, like, you know, I put the gift card in that, and she was like, well, you know, I have, like, extra gifts. It's like, well, what do you mean extra? It's like, well, you know, I just bought stuff, and I don't know who they're for or
Oh, weird.
where they go to. It's like, okay. It's like, you can, you know, put it with one of those. I was like, all right. So, like, I looked through one of them, and there was one that was like it was a box of like Pepperidge Farm, you know, sausage and cheeses and stuff like that, and also a box of Mike Sells and Esther Price
Oh, chocolate chips. Yeah.
potato chips, yeah. And so I was like, all right, because my sister-in-law is like a meth addict for chocolate.
Right?
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, all right, I'll give that to them with the gift card. And so I did that, and, you know, but like my other brother is coming in tomorrow on Christmas Day, and I just got him a gift card to like the Olive Garden.
Right.
It was like, you know, maybe my mom will have another extra gift or something.
I like getting gift cards. I really do. If it's to some place that I like to shop, because
You mean receiving?
yeah, like
Okay,
I like getting them because
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know you're out of money, but you just feel like going and like buying a new book or CD or
Right,
something.
yeah.
It's nice to have like, oh yeah, I've got that card. But yeah, I know what you mean. I feel lame. Like I wanted to do some drawings for people this year. I had like 3 different ones in mind. One of them for you, and I just didn't get around to any of them. Like, 'cause I'll use the excuse that I was sick for a week because
Right.
I really was like I just finished. The only piece of artwork I did for Christmas, I did a piece for Kathleen. I don't know if you saw it. I think she posted it.
Is it?
The grumpy kitty. Yeah. And I did that like I finished it up like when I was fevering like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like my goal was to do more like that week, but I was just like I'm done.
That's understandable. Hey, I'll always take artwork from you, and it doesn't matter when.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I think we still owe each other last year's Christmas. So.
Yep. I'm pretty sure I've got like 2 or 3 that I've been meaning to work on to give to you at some point. So
Sweet.
you know, yeah, whatever. We're artists. We're lazy and notoriously, you know,
We don't have
unreliable.
We don't have editors.
Yeah.
No one's keeping us in line.
Yeah.
Where's our Julie Sports? We need one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roy Thomas, whoever. Just as long as it's not Joe Quesada.
No.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Joe Quesada.
Well, maybe as an editor.
I still don't think that.
Really?
No.
I don't know.
Like,
He's in charge of a lot of shit.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, he's in charge of Marvel.
Exactly.
Yeah. I still don't know where all this like anti-Marvel anger is coming from.
I think it's more from my experience as a retailer than it is from as a reader,
Right.
honestly. Because, I mean, as a reader, it's pretty easy just to ignore the ones you don't like.
Yeah.
But the shit
Hey,
that I see...
hold on. What is that again? As a reader, it's
It's easier to ignore the ones you don't like.
really...
Yeah. I
You
think,
don't say.
yeah.
Huh. That sounds like pretty good advice for a comic book reader.
Yeah.
To just ignore whatever you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, instead of maybe, I don't know, threatening the writer of a comic book with death.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Who does that?
Comic book fans.
Yeah, they all do. Yeah.
Comic book fans who love Spider-Man apparently so much, but hate the guy who's been writing it for 7 fucking years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some death threats?
Oh, yeah. Because
Really?
of the Amazing Spider-Man 700 thing.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's horrible.
Death threats for a story in a comic book.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not like there's like, even if you don't like the current direction, it's not like there's literally over 1,000 other Spider-Man comics that
Right.
already exist you could just read.
Or, you know, just wait out this guy until the next one comes in.
Couldn't be more than 2 years.
Right.
Probably closer to 1.
Yeah, you know, and hey, even if he stays on, then, you know, what was that thing again? What was this?
Ignore?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, ignore. Yeah. There's other books out there.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry to...
No. No, I mean, I think my distaste or disdain or whatever for Marvel is largely just from seeing, you know, some of the things that they do as a company, but more just like the stuff that people do who feel like they're enslaved to buy books they don't like,
Right.
you know, or to not try something that they feel like they would like more because they've already spent all their money on this crap that they don't even like anymore. You know, like that's the part that bugs me. Like I don't mind if you love the Marvel books and you really enjoy them, but I see so many people who clearly don't enjoy them anymore, but they feel like they can't stop buying them because they have all the previous ones.
Well, then that's that whole thing that we were just talking about, though.
Yeah.
To just ignore it if you don't like it.
Exactly.
You know, and we talked about this on the 200th episode, that, you know, like, there is nothing, like, I don't think you should put the blame on Marvel at all for that. You know, just because some guy can't stop buying
Right.
the X-Men or whatever.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's things I clearly do hate about Marvel and the way they do.
Well, sure.
their business,
you know, like they're I think you've told me a little bit about like some of their variant programs and
The variants and the crossovers,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I know they're a business and like it's supposed to create revenue, and I get that, but
Right.
at the same time, it sucks out some of the fun for me as someone who likes comics as a medium for storytelling. You know?
Right.
Like it sucks some of the life out.
right. But I don't think you can blame Marvel because, you know, some idiot who shops at your work can't stop buying Spider-Man.
Right.
You know.
Right. No, but I mean, it's just like it all coalesces into this. Like, I just want to like ignore Marvel in general because
Right.
I just associate all this like negativity with it.
I mean, I'm sure DC is similar. In
Yeah,
respects,
I think
you
it
know.
is, but it seems worse. I mean, there's been that joke about Marvel zombies since the 70s, and I think it's for a reason. I mean, for some reason, people are attracted to Marvel, and they I can't quit you, Marvel.
Right.
They just, you know, they just like, I don't like you anymore, but we've been doing this forever.
Right.
So it's weird.
And I'm sure it's been happening in one form or another, though, since the 60s. You know, Stan Lee is not the jolly good fellow that, you know, he pretends to be.
How
you know,
dare you, sir? It's Christmas Eve.
Stan Lee is not Santa Claus.
Oh,
In fact, he's not even a Christian.
that's right. He's celebrating Hanukkah right now. Yeah, Marvel's had a lot of Christmas specials. They've never had a Hanukkah special. That's weird.
That is weird.
They kind of have
Considering that,
the Jewish beginnings.
yeah, like the entire, like, early company was
Yeah.
all Jewish.
Yeah. Huh.
Like all the, I think there was, like, what did I read? Maybe it was that Dave Sim book, Judenhouse,
Oh, yeah.
about like all the That seems inappropriate that would be in there, but
Dave Sim inappropriate?
no,
Seriously?
just mentioning all the comic greats, who basically built the industry, who are all Jewish.
I think that is in there, yeah.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I know it's hard to believe Dave Sim would think of an idea that could be misconstrued as inappropriate, but I think that happened on this one occasion. No, yeah, I think that's a great book.
Oh yeah, it's a really good book.
Possibly my favorite thing he's ever done, honestly.
Because it is a good book. It is solidly done, and there's definitely a message and the one that he wants to get out. And obviously it's for a good cause, but it's also it's also really hard to argue against the Holocaust and genocide in general.
Yeah.
So it's not like Dave Sim, brought himself out
brought it to light.
Right, yeah.
Hey, that guy was bad.
Or went out on a crazy limb to say, that, hey, I oppose this.
Yeah.
It's one of his least controversial stances on things.
That is strange, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, what does that say about the fellow that his least controversial thing is a graphic novel about the murder of thousands and thousands of people.
Right.
How many people was it? 40,000? 400,000? 400,000, wasn't it? Man, I'm so bad with...
Maybe 1 million. I don't know.
4 million?
Maybe not 4 million.
For some reason, the number 4 leading off the number...
I don't know. We're terrible people.
It was a long time ago. It's Christmas. I'm just kidding. Holocaust humor, everybody. Come on. Wonko. No, I am terrible with history. I was always awful with memorizing facts.
Yeah.
I have to have some sort of personal association with the experience,
right,
in order to remember it.
As I think a lot of people do.
Yeah. But yeah, clearly, lots of bad things happened in the 40s.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll just say that.
Yeah.
And then Dave Sim drew a funny book about it.
What were we talking about?
I'm not sure that we were. Were we talking about something?
I don't know. Stanley comics.
Stanley, yeah. The whole Jewish thing, is strange. Because Kirby, he was Jewish. Right? Yeah. All those fellows.
Siegel and Schuster.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, possibly.
Mm-hmm. That sounds kind of Jewish. Yeah.
Maybe.
I found out about an artist, Joe Maneely. Are you familiar with him? Apparently he was...
Is he the guy that plays the werewolf on True Blood?
I don't think it's that guy.
Okay.
Because this guy worked...
Also on How I Met Your Mother sometimes?
Okay. I don't believe so, because...
Marshall's friend, they went on dates a lot.
You see, I'm not thinking so. Because this guy's dead.
Okay.
And he died, I think, in the 50s, maybe? 50s or 60s. But he was an awesome artist, and he worked with Stan Lee previous to Marvel, on the Timely stuff or whatever, and maybe even at the very beginnings of Marvel. I'm not sure, but apparently he was a little drunk, and not drunk. He met for drinks with the Marvel bullpen, and he I guess he had broken his glasses and forgot he hadn't got them repaired that week. And then they went out for drinks, without his glasses. And on the way home, I don't know why I started to laugh. Man, I'm terrible. He stumbled in front of a subway train and was ran over, by a subway in New York. Right. And when they found what was left of his body, he was still clutching his artwork that he was showing the bullpen.
Oh, wow.
So yeah. Kind of tragic, and if you see his artwork, it's even sadder because he was fucking awesome.
Huh.
He kind of reminds me of what's the dude's name that did a lot of he did a lot of westerns and he worked for Mad Magazine.
Severin?
Yeah, John Severin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of that guy's stuff.
Oh wow.
But
That guy's awesome. John
yeah,
Severin.
but like it has a little different sort of tweak to it too. But yeah, apparently like, you know, Stan Lee said, you know, like he's like, if this guy would have lived, he would have been just as big as Jack Kirby. He would have been doing like tons of books at Marvel and
Wow.
yeah, so like that was really sad. I don't know if that guy was Jewish too, so
Right.
why he popped in my head, but yeah, I only just in the last like month have even heard of this guy.
Wow.
And I looked him up and yeah, like check him out. Joe Maneely. His art is incredible.
Will do.
Yeah.
Have you, do you have, I don't know if you've even heard of it, but there's apparently a book out now. Like it's like the Marvel Age of Comics or something like that. And it's basically a biography about like, you know, the entirety of the history of Marvel Comics.
Oh wow.
And I saw that at Barnes & Noble's last week. But like I've been seeing like, you know, snippets of it here online and, you know, here and there on Tumblr and whatnot, you know, just like little blurbs about, you know, just things that happened like in the early days of Marvel.
Oh,
like,
wow.
You know, some of the players.
That
and
would
all
be cool to read.
Sadly, you know, in a book like that, you know, I would have expected there to be like, you know, art to go with it.
Oh, right.
You know,
right.
Like, you know, because why make a book about comics if you're not going to showcase any of
Yeah.
the one thing that, you know, really separates them from everything else in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no art. In
That's
it, so,
strange.
Yeah.
That's very strange.
But yeah, there's like just, you know, sort of gets into like, you know, behind the Stanley persona, you know, and like, you know, what he actually was like as a you know, a man running a business and being a publisher and all that. And like, it's weird because like, you know, I think like the guy who wrote it actually has like a blog where he like kind of posts like pictures and drawings and like documents and stuff,
Right.
like to sort of supplement like the book. I was like, why did you just put in the fucking book?
Is it a copyright thing? Like he wasn't
I don't know.
allowed
Yeah,
to,
I
maybe?
don't know. Yeah.
That's strange. Or like he's like, you know, hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, it could be a copyright thing because it does seem as if this is sort of you know not exactly you know entirely pro Marvel. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
That being an issue. Stanley not approving,
Right.
or whoever's in charge now.
But just the snippets I've read, you know, seem pretty interesting. You know, just about the whole, you know, it seems to cover like at least a lot of the major eras of Marvel Comics.
Oh man, I'm sure all those old guys have tons of stories to tell.
Oh yeah,
About just like how, I mean, because everything was like off the cuff and they were figuring it out
right,
how to tell stories as they were doing it, especially in the, like the 30s and 40s.
right.
But I mean, yeah, even by the 60s, I'm sure there's probably some great stories in there.
I'm sure, and I'm sure there's also some like real fucked up, you know, business, you know,
Oh,
aspects
yeah.
to it too. You know,
Yeah.
people getting screwed, and you know, obviously, you know, Kirby is like you know, the biggest, you know, sort of, you know, target. I don't know what word I'm looking for there, but you know, just
Like his story is the most tragic, maybe, because of the amount of work he did.
right, yeah, maybe not even tragic, but just the most, you know, disheartening even.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, he clearly he did okay. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he made a living.
Yeah.
You know, he worked till the end, but,
Right.
you know, yeah, he, you know, probably should have been a millionaire when he died and probably was just doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So, you know, that's not so tragic as, you know, like someone who, you know, created like a major character and then like died homeless or something
Right.
like that. You know,
Or
so
the dude that got hit by the train.
right, yeah. So yeah, so maybe it's that. But I did recall seeing something like in the early 70s, I think, Stan Lee had tried to get reprint rights to do Lone Wolf and Cub at Marvel.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like whoever, you know, the publisher in Japan, you know, wrote back to him and they were like, well, you know, we still haven't figured out, you know, exactly how we want to do this yet, but obviously Marvel is the first place we want to look to when this happens. And I think like 20 years later was like the very first time that it was ever published in English, and it was published by like
First, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, with the Frank Miller covers.
Yeah.
I remember those when I was a kid.
So I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah. I might look that book up.
Maybe someone can get that for you for Christmas.
Oh,
yeah. Not me. I'm not gonna get that for you.
Yeah. Well, it's a little late.
Yeah.
It's a little late. Christmas is coming in
2 hours and
45 minutes.
yeah. Any big Christmas plans?
I think I'm gonna chill with my mom and brother and probably a cousin tomorrow, and just eat probably some spaghetti.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Why that? Well, I mean, I guess as a vegetarian, your options are limited.
Well, I mean, I think that's what I think it was what we're all eating because it was like a last minute thing where we weren't sure if my brother was coming over because him and his wife are cooking for his wife's siblings, but it looks like he's coming over, but we didn't go out and buy a ham or a turkey or anything, so we were like, my mom's like got this beginnings of the cold that everybody's having right now, and she's like, do you mind if I just like make some spaghetti? And I was like, not at all, that's awesome. So yeah, Christmas spaghetti.
Yeah, that's cool.
Probably go see my lady friend after that. Hang out with her a bit. And
you guys now, okay? Because I am, I don't know. Maybe I'm not normal in this, but my parents and I have sort of the same belief that we just don't get why people do things on holidays like super early in the day.
Oh yeah.
Like we don't understand like this having dinner at 2 p.m. kind of thing.
That's when we do it too.
Yeah, well, why? Are we just not normal in that manner? Or
I don't know. I think ours is like, because we're we'll be awake by like 9:30 or so, and it's like we're hungry. Might as well all hang out and eat.
All right. Because I mean, I'm going over to my parents at like 11 tomorrow morning to have breakfast. Because my mom will have just gotten up at like 10:30.
Right.
And then my brothers are coming in, or one of my brothers is coming into town, like probably around noon, 1 o'clock. And then I know that they're leaving that night. They live in Indianapolis, so it's like a 2-hour trip.
Yeah.
But I'm still pretty sure we're gonna have dinner like around 5 at the earliest.
Yeah.
It's like
I think if we had a big family get together, it would probably be like that. But I mean, there's probably going to be like 4 of us.
Okay.
And like it's not like we're sitting around waiting for more people to come and like hanging out and talking.
Right.
It's like we're all there by like noon or 1, so might as well just eat.
Okay. It always struck me as weird that like everyone I know like all does like Thanksgiving and Christmas and even New Year's Day, like everyone has dinner at like 2 or 3 o'clock, and,
right?
And then like you're just stuck in the house for the rest of the night with all of these people not doing anything.
Well, a lot of them too. Like I know my brother, he's going to like 2 or 3 different Christmas things.
Okay, I kind of get that,
right? And like I'm in like Kathleen will be with her family during the day, so we're gonna try to get together and hang out and trade gifts, in the evening. So yeah, I think that's if it was like all of our family just hanging out in one domicile all day,
right?
It'd probably be like that. We would just snack and chill and watch Star Wars and then but yeah, I don't think there's no wrong way to holiday.
I'm just saying, I prefer I just prefer a dinner at when it's dark out.
Right.
Yeah. And Christmas, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have the Christmas spirit in me, and doesn't bother me, when we open presents or even
Right.
if, I don't care anymore.
Right. This is your Christmas spirit, the Gutter Trash Christmas special.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I've been looking forward to this more than I have pretty much anything else holiday related at all.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Even snow angels?
Especially snow angels.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I feel bad for my brother. Like he got off work at 7:30 tonight, and I think he's been there since the day after Thanksgiving.
Right, yeah.
Like he
It's
has
a pretty long shift.
He hasn't left the building. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad for him that he's finally off work and he's going to come by and get to chill with him for a while,
That's cool.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
I don't see him as often as would be sane because we actually do like each other,
Right.
and we live within like 2.5 miles of each other's houses.
Right.
But we see each other maybe like once every 3 months. So
Right,
it's
yeah.
kind of weird.
Right. I like my brothers. They're like 15 years older than me, and they've never lived with us really for any length of time. So they're almost like distant relatives. Yeah.
Right.
So it's just awkward for me to get along with them sometimes, but I do enjoy them.
Yeah.
As human beings.
Right.
Like just the conversations. There are none. Yeah. Yeah.
So when you guys when you were younger, then like, did you guys not really play like G.I. Joes together or anything like that? 'Cause
They were like 18 when I was
Right.
4.
Yeah.
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 Because I can still remember like when all of a sudden my brother was a little too old to
Right.
play toys with me, and it was a pretty disappointing time.
But still, like I'm like 5 years older.
He's
than you?
5 years older. Yeah.
See, that's at least still. I mean, you did have some time together,
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
be
Oh, yeah.
kids and all that,
Definitely.
and have at least some overlap and interests,
Right.
and obviously like I've read some of your comics, obviously you two still hung out quite a bit when
Yeah.
even though he was full on teenager,
Yeah.
and not
It was just like all of a sudden I've got this giant box of Star Wars toys,
Right,
and
right.
he's out trying to get laid.
Right,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is weird. How are the Star Wars?
So with me, it was like I was trying to get weaned off of the bottle while my brothers were out getting laid.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I think they both were fully moved out of the house by the time I was 4. So yeah, there's
It's a significant.
it's
gap.
a gap. Yeah, they were adults when I was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Well, at least you get to hang out tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it'll
fun.
be fun. My brother will get drunk, and he and my dad will watch football or whatever they do on Christmas.
Is football on Christmas?
I'm sure
Yeah.
either that, or I'm sure my dad will find some sort of Indiana Jones or James Bond movie that's on somewhere.
Sweet.
Or like the one year my mom rented Mamma Mia and The Dark Knight and sent me into the other room to watch The Dark Knight while they watched Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. Oh.
It was a lose-lose situation for me.
I've seen part of Mamma Mia. I think you may have made the right choice.
It was... I don't like The Dark Knight. We've covered all this
But
numerous times.
Mamma Mia was full of musicals.
It was full of music.
Yeah. Musical numbers.
It was like there was no way in hell I was going to watch Mamma Mia, but I really didn't want to see The Dark Knight again either. But what else could I do? I guess I could have just gone home.
Aw.
We'd already opened presents. It was
Alright.
over.
You already eat? Yeah.
We hadn't eaten.
Oh.
It was like 2 in the afternoon.
So that's when you eat. What are you guys, weird?
At least if I would have had a girlfriend, I would have at least been able to hang out with her and talk to her. And
Oh. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah, we've covered the Holocaust, loneliness, age gaps. Yeah, we pretty much hit all the high points of Christmas.
The tragic story of comic book artists working for early Marvel.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, ones that were, killed way too early in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You're getting locked out of a bedroom that you just fucked a girl in, in somebody else's house.
Yeah. I felt kind of bad about that later. Because he paid me to watch his house.
Right.
Gave me cash.
Yeah.
But, he had to expect that, right?
Yeah,
I was a teenager.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. At least you read Thor comics there, too.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I did some drawing, too. I was so inspired by it, I started drawing my own, like future Thor story.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was set, way after all that.
Right.
And I found it, years later, and I was like, oh, this is awful, and threw it away. But, yeah, that was good times. Good times.
Right. So, anything on your Christmas wish list this year? Anything
No.
No.
I mean, it seems like last year I was like, I need these art supplies, and there's these CDs by some of my absolute favorite bands that just came out. But yeah, this year it's I don't feel like there's nothing I was really wanting or needing.
Right.
Yeah, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I've not received or even asked for any kind of music or video or game or anything like that in probably 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, from when I was dating, I asked her for that type of stuff,
Right.
But I never asked my parents.
Oh yeah, no, I never. Yeah, Kathleen last year she asked me, and I was like, "The new Sun Kill Moon," because I want to cry my eyes out.
Right.
And that's what she bought me. So.
But this year I did actually. I wanted pillows.
Oh, pillows.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And,
A body pillow,
no, just sleeping pillow.
Yeah.
Just regular old sleeping pillow.
Sweet.
Because I had bought a couple pillows 6 months ago, and they are like paper.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I said I want quality pillows.
Quality pillows.
Yeah.
Pillows are good.
Something that costs more than $3. That will hopefully stay fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I could have used it this past week.
Right.
Yeah.
When you're achy and sick.
Yeah, when I had to sleep sitting up because I couldn't breathe otherwise.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the pillow Kathleen made for me? It's a Jim Woodring's Frank pillow.
Really?
I have slept with that thing in my bed for 2 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
That is bizarre.
It's pretty awesome.
Wow.
She, I don't know what, witchcraft she used, but she actually printed his art on, on an actual pillow.
Huh.
A little, it's a tiny little pillow. It's only
Okay,
a foot long. But yeah, it comes in handy. It's a good, tuck it in kind of
Right.
pillow,
Yeah.
And, yeah, that was pretty
Does
awesome.
it give you any weird dreams?
I don't know. Usually,
Does it take away your dreams?
I stuff it in under my shoulder or between my knees so my knees aren't clanging against each other.
Right.
And my cat sleeps right by there, Goo, so maybe he has the weird dreams.
Could be,
He
could be.
sleeps right on my legs there, so I'll have to ask him.
And Frank is a cat, too.
Is he? He's got that overbite. He looks kind of like a woodchuck or a marmot of some sort.
I just always assumed he was a cat.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. He could be.
Could be. I don't know.
He could be. Nobody knows.
Some cats have
Beaver?
overbites.
I thought he might be a beaver or a woodland kind of aquatic woodland creature.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because he's got the coloring like Sylvester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. You never know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Never know. That
Maybe
face
he's a
shape.
rodent type thing. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he looks kind of like a mouse too.
Yeah.
Who knows what Frank is?
Yeah.
Maybe Jim Woodring knows.
Could be.
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
That guy, he's an oddball.
Oh, I think we've wasted everybody's time. Yours, mine, the listener.
I still gotta go to work.
You still have work to do.
Yeah.
I've got the last couple of Christmas presents to wrap.
Yeah.
I'm going to round out. I don't think we talked about it in this episode, but the past couple of days I watched some Edgar Wright movies.
Oh, yeah.
I watched Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. I think I'm going to round that out tonight with some Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, yeah, that was him, too.
Yeah.
I forgot that was him.
No Simon Pegg, but
Yeah.
just as good.
Was there wasn't a third Nick Frost Simon Pegg movie? Paul. That's what I was thinking.
Paul, but yeah, that's not an Edgar Wright movie. Yeah. That's not part of the Blood and Ice Cream trilogy.
That is so weird. Why would those two actors be in, a movie that's essentially, similar to the others and not, why did Edgar Wright not direct it?
I think he was probably just busy doing something else. It has a different tone than the other two movies.
Yeah.
Who knows? I mean, Edgar Wright or
Nick Frost.
Nick Frost and Simon Pegg both also co-wrote the Tintin movie, and were in that as well. Without
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Huh. Or maybe Edgar Wright co-wrote that. I can't remember.
Huh.
Maybe Edgar Wright co-wrote that, and Simon Pegg and Nick Frost were just in it.
They were in it.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I mean, as cartoon characters,
Right.
but, it's a really good movie. I recommend it,
Okay.
actually. I do own it. We should maybe watch it someday.
I'd watch it sometime.
Yeah. But I don't...
Oh, you're gonna watch that other movie?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. Sweet.
I like Edgar Wright a lot as a director.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and I was watching Shaun of the Dead, and I think that's a damn near perfect movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's hilarious, and it's got the frights with the zombies,
Yeah.
and it's gory, and I love all those things.
It's got a little bit of commentary on social commentary.
Yeah, and it's just such a perfectly written movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the way it's put together, and the pacing and the dialogue and everything, and how like stuff happens in the beginning that informs everything that happens at the end.
Yeah.
It's like a perfectly put together movie.
Wow. Yeah. I always thought it was really good.
Yeah. And Hot Fuzz, not as perfect, but still amazingly good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim, pretty great too.
Scott Pilgrim is pretty great. I haven't seen that in a while, so I'm looking forward to watching that again.
Yeah, that's a bizarre movie. That's like,
Oh yeah,
it's one of those movies that's just, it's so unique.
yeah.
It makes it
Have,
great.
have you still never read the books?
No, I have not. I mean, I've read like snippets of them, just like a few pages.
Right.
I check stuff out a lot at work just to get an idea, but
See what the kids are into.
yeah,
What they're talking about.
Yeah,
Staying hip.
that's right. You don't get this cool just but natural.
It takes a lot of hard work to be this cool.
That's right.
Yeah. I would recommend the books.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's the same story. It's just like stretched out, kind of.
Yeah, but I think.
But I mean, it came first, so it's
Yeah.
not like they stretched out a tiny story.
Right. No, yeah. It's. I think it. If anything, the movie suffers from being so compressed that you don't get a lot of the depth that the books have.
Right. Okay.
And, like, the characters are more well-rounded, and backstory is explained, and and just fleshed out. And again, not to say that the movie is bad by any means, because I think it's a really good movie.
Right.
But yeah, I think the books are definitely worth checking out if you've seen the movie.
Well, we just reordered the ones we were missing today at Mavericks.
Yeah, there you go.
So they should be in really soon.
Alrighty.
And there'll be 25% off,
As always.
as always.
Yeah. Oh, should we mention the apocalypse at all? We
We
survived it.
We lived through it,
Yeah.
Yeah, good for us.
Yeah, I guess.
You were kind of, you're hoping.
I was really cheerleading the apocalypse.
Yeah, you were.
And I think now I have to find Grant Morrison to kick his ass.
Oh, yeah. Is he still alive?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him.
He didn't dissipate during the,
Yeah, I don't
the
know.
Friday evening.
I mean, I did read Happy Number 3 afterwards, but I mean, I think that was published before.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So yeah, there's no word on Grant Morrison post apocalypse here.
So we'll have to look him up.
Yeah, so here we are, living in this world still.
I know. When's it gonna end,
I
right?
know, right? Hopefully next year. Hopefully we won't have to do a 2013 holiday special.
It could be a simple error in math, and
it could be. Yeah,
off by one. Who hasn't been off by one?
exactly.
I've been off by
Oh
one.
yeah, I used to do accounting and stuff at a hotel when I worked there. So
Right.
I mean, yeah, it's
Even you were off by one.
it's very easy to just miss a number, and do it repeatedly too.
So next year.
Huh?
So next year.
Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, let's get out of here.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man.
Yeah. Happy New
right.
Year too.
Happy New Year as well.
Because this is like our holiday special. Right?
Yeah. I mean,
Happy Groundhog's Day.
It's
not
not too
that-
far. It's a
okay.
little too far. Yeah. I mean, we'll probably do another episode
Before
New
Groundhog's Day.
Year's. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Look
All
at
right.
us. Look at us.
Yeah.
Doing our thing.
Doing our thing.
Sorry,
Yep.
everybody.
Apologies to everyone involved.
That's your Christmas present.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Happy Hanukkah to all you,
Yeah.
comic book creators from the 40s.
Right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Hanukkah's passed.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, I think that happened earlier in the month.
See, I don't know anything about the Jews.
I don't know when it happens. I just and I don't know any Jewish people personally, so
I don't think I do either.
eh.
I mean, I think I know a couple, but I don't have any.
Yeah,
close,
I think I know
close circle of
right,
friends.
but yeah, these aren't people I ever want to talk to.
Right.
Not because they're Jewish.
No, just because of who they are.
It's just because of who I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a people person.
Right. I've heard this from you.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know for sure, but I think we know a guy by the name of Josh Weinberg.
Mm-hmm.
Might be Jewish.
Josh is a very Jewish sounding name.
yeah.
Is that what clued you in?
Yeah.
Joshua, the Joshua tree.
Right, yeah. Or maybe he's just a member of U2.
It's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've seen him walking around carrying a tambourine before.
right. Wearing yellow sunglasses.
And a Spider-Man costume.
Right, yeah.
That's pretty Jewish.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Yes. Happy holiday.
Thank you for listening to Gutter Trash. You can subscribe to the show from guttertrash.net or from iTunes and leave us a review. Visit guttertrash.net for email information, links to our Facebook and Twitter pages, and for other podcasts and websites in the Gutter Trash Network. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.